Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin. Please indulge me for a moment. Look to your left, now look to your right. Chances are at least one of you is thinking about how best to leverage the current crypto wave. Why? Because 81% of consumers that are interested in crypto are looking to manage it from the security, privacy, and convenience of a relationship that they already trust, their primary bank or credit union. Well, when you think about that, it's thinking through how do you unify the experience. And, well, I've got great news. At NCR Terafina, we are hands down the best-in-class digital banking software that unifies the onboarding and sales experience for banks and credit unions across channels, digital, call center, branch, ATMs, and agents, and across a multi-suite of products that span both deposits and loans for consumers and businesses. We didn't get to this superior level of service alone. We did it together, collaboratively, with our growing community of trusted client partners. We're so excited to show you our latest innovation that will enable banks and credit unions to become key players in this new and thriving ecosystem. One where you can use crypto to leverage cross-sell, attract new customers like Gen Z and millennials, and onboard a new relationship in minutes. Justin, let's show them what we've got.
Thank you, Kranti. Now, let's get into how our crypto application works. So you're going to see here that we are already inside of the Terafina application, and it is going to be branded here for the FI. Now, as a new customer, I could easily fill in these 4 fields here manually, but what I'm going to choose to do is pre-fill with my ID. So I am going to be able to scan the front and back of my driver's license here. And we do scan this back barcode that does allow us to pull the information and get the application pre-filled that way. And here, all I need to do is enter my phone number and my email address. We've got our first set of disclosures. I'm going to view and accept those. And now I'm going to start the application. Now, once we're inside, you're going to see that we've got a quick and easy 3-step process in order to get this application submitted. So starting here on the personal information page, you'll see things that have already been pulled in from my driver's license have already been pre-filled and tucked away. So all I need to do here in step 1 is enter my social and my citizenship status. Now, before we're moving on to step 2, we will have the opportunity to deepen the customer relationship via cross-sell. Now here, the FI is going to have the ability to add as many or as few products that they may want me to also apply for within this one single application. So you see here we've got a check in gold, and you can also see that the FI may offer a credit card with rewards in crypto. Now, here in the account details page, one of the first things that we'll do is we will get enrolled in electronic statements. Now, you'll also notice that the application shows inline disclosures. Terafina has a very flexible and configurable way to present these. Now, looking into online banking, you can see here that I'm able to select my username, and I can validate it right here in the app to make sure that that username is available. Now, I'll also be able to download your mobile app right after this application process. Next, we'll move to the customer declarations. We will show that we are over 18, and we are not subject to backup withholding. Now, an applicant must be exempt from backup withholding in order to open a crypto account. Now, next, let's move to the account details. So what you'll see here is the crypto that we're using is Bitcoin. You can see the current price of the coin displayed here. And when I scroll down, you're going to be able to see a real-time display of the market price for Bitcoin. So you'll always know the current price of the coin that you're purchasing. Next, let's initiate a buy order. Now, since we are integrated with Plaid, I am going to enter Plaid here, and I'm going to connect my Wells Fargo account to the Terafina application. Now, that actually makes things that much easier because now I just need to decide from which account in Wells Fargo I'd like to use to fund this new account. So I'm going to choose my checking, and we're going to purchase $8,000 worth of Bitcoin here. Next, we're going to fund our checking account using the same integration that we just used with Plaid. But as you can see here with Terafina, we do offer several ways to fund accounts, including Apple Pay. So once again, I'll choose my checking. We'll add $250 here. We'll authorize the funds transfer. And now let's move into our next step. Now, the next step is actually going to be our final one. And here we're just going to be reviewing everything to make sure everything's been entered correctly. Now, if anything needed to be adjusted, I could hit the edit link here, go back to that step, correct that info, and then come here to the end without having to go through the process over again. So now we'll come to our final set of disclosures, and for demo and time purposes, I'm just going to accept these, and I'm going to submit my application. Now, what you'll see here is that I've been able to get these accounts opened. They're going to be approved, and the only thing I need to do now is confirm my Bitcoin order. And at the bottom here, you see that we do give you the ability to download that mobile app, and I can see that I should be able to see my crypto holdings and my bank accounts. Now, when we confirm the account, you're going to see the total amount that's there. You're going to see the units that I'm going to be purchasing and the current price for Bitcoin. You'll also notice that this offer is only good for 30 seconds because we know that the price of Bitcoin fluctuates at a moment's notice. So I'll confirm the order, and back to you, Kranti.
Thank you, Justin. So let's just review some of the key takeaways of what Justin just walked us through. We were able to open we entered in as a new customer. We were able to open 2 accounts, a crypto custodial account and a checking account. That's 2 products in one single application. We were able to fund both accounts via Plaid with our instant account verification. We were then able to review our entire application, accept all of our disclosures, and confirm Justin's Bitcoin order in real time. Now he's able to manage and trade his Bitcoin at his leisure. This was all done within minutes. This is what we mean by unifying the account opening experience across channels and products. We'd love for you to stop by our booth to learn a little bit more about who we are and what we do, and come by our happy hour later this evening where you'll get a chance to potentially meet some of our amazing client partners. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to your vote.